sweating you. All I wanna do is just talk to you. I don't mean to be sweating you. All I wanna do is just talk to you. I don't mean to be sweating you. All I wanna do is just talk to you. I don't mean to be sweating you. Let's talk about it.
Welcome to another live edition of Just Talking to You. I'm your host, Big Smooth, aka the People's Champ, and I am not here alone. I'm here with my pick tonight, my partner in crime, Shay Boogie.
What's up,
What's
everybody?
Shay Boogie? Introduce yourself.
Hey, everybody, it's your girl Shay, and I am celebrating the Cowboys win.
Boo, sup,
Woo!
boo,
Whatever.
sup, boo.
We got that dub. We got that dub. So
That
we
sucks, man.
good.
Hey, but I
Nah,
did I did have a bet with some people. They said the Cowboys wasn't gonna win 10 games. I bet a couple people that the Cowboys will win 10 games. And
we'll see.
I'm quite sure that they will win 10 games. So I'm pulling for the Cowboys in 10 games this year.
Yeah, but I'm gonna remember that boo just a second ago, sir. I'm just gonna point that out. You was booing just a minute ago. How
I
you gonna
did.
bet on us and then boo on us? No.
Hey man, hey. Sometimes you gotta be like that sometimes.
Sometimes I'm gonna let you
Some,
make it today.
sometimes you gotta be like that sometimes. Do
So,
it look like I got a line going down my face?
a line, yeah, like your camera lens isn't clean, or yeah.
Oh, don't talk about my camera lens. Let me get this together. I thought I had it together.
Oh, it's still kind of there, but okay, that's a little bit better. There you
Hey,
go. There you go.
you get a chance to see this sexiness in full effect.
Right,
Man, seems like it's just me and you, man. I don't know where all the rest of the crew is tonight.
right. And I'm sitting in my car, so but it's Sunday. People getting ready for the work week. Can't hate on them too much.
Right. You can't hate on them.
Nope, my kids was just getting my groceries out the trunk, so double duty.
Double duty it is.
Right. And they better be putting them groceries up. Shout out to the kids. Look.
Shout out to the kids. Your people that your people that you slave drive and stuff.
That's what they're here for. We had to do it. So shoot, they gotta do what we had to do. And if nothing else,
I totally agree with that. We did have to do it. I'm told
and
we
we
had,
had to work harder, you
yes,
know.
we had to go fix
Shoot.
ice water and fix water. Go bring me a glass of water and oh my
All of that.
God.
All of that. We had to
Woo.
go to the store. Wasn't no Walmart pickup. We had to go in the grocery store, shop for 2 hours, bring it to the house, put it away, and everything else. These kids got conveniences. They got Walmart delivery,
They
Instacart.
do. They do. They
So
got everything easy.
yes, so it
Hey,
comes to the door.
hey man, shout out to our crew members that is not here right now. We got Philly D. We got Dre Day, who's getting her hair done. She should have known about that earlier, but I ain't finna go there with her butt.
No, no.
Uh Toya, Miss Toya, Nene. Nene is Nene, man. I'm not going to go there with her.
I ain't gonna let you do
Words of
that.
wisdom. He's still on the road and everything. Chris Story. Ain't no telling what Chris Story did, man. So that's what we got going on right now.
Right. So that's all right. We'll hold it down for them.
Right.
They in spirit.
That's what we got, man. So, what did you do today?
I had to say I had a fantastic weekend, not just today, but I had a fantastic weekend. So yesterday I went and handed out kits to the unhoused. And then I
That's neat.
paid, right, it's important. Then I went and helped a friend move who's been having health issues. But it felt good to pay it forward because when I got in my situation where I had to move real fast, people came and helped me. So it felt good to be able to pay that forward. So,
That's
and then
good.
today I went and watched the Cowboy game and hung out with my people. So it was just a great weekend. I can't
That's what's
complain at
up.
all. What'd you do
That's
today?
man. I ain't do too much, man. Went to church real quick this morning. Uh, that's about it, man. Then came home and watched football. I do fantasy football and everything, so I was into some football today. But this ain't been. It's just been, just a weekend, man. It really wasn't nothing
Right.
spectacular about this weekend, man. It was just one of those weekends you wish you could get away. It was
Okay,
one
so if you could have got away, where was you going?
I could have got away. Where was I going?
Yeah.
I would have really liked to probably just go to. I would like to go out to Arizona.
What? Arizona, where the
Uh,
heat is.
Arizona, just something new, something different. Arizona. I wouldn't mind going back to Boston. I really liked it in Boston, so I wouldn't mind.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind going back up to Boston because I wanted to go up there and get one more of them lobster rolls and everything. So
Not a lobster roll.
boy, you ain't had nothing until you had a lobster roll. Oh my God, them lobster rolls are simply amazing, man. You can either get it
Really?
cold with the mayo, or you can get it warm with the garlic butter you drizzle over the top. Oh my
Oh,
God.
that sounds good. Oh,
Oh man, it is amazing, man. And you want to probably go get something what they got cannolis and stuff, man. You talking about something so good, cannolis, man. You got to get a
oh,
cannoli as well, man. So it's a few places up there in Boston that have some great restaurants, man. We went to a place called the Paramount and ate breakfast. I had
uh-huh,
a I had a steak and egg fajita.
uh-huh.
Oh my God, it was a steak and egg fajita and the home fries. And then it came with a waffle or two pancakes. I got the waffle, and the waffle, nice size waffle. Then they had on top of the waffle, they said, you want us to give you the waffle with the works? I said, oh no. They said, yeah. He said, it's nothing extra, just the works on it.
Right.
So what it was with the works was it was whipped cream, fresh cut strawberries, uh, and it was like a caramel drizzle over the top. Caramel
Oh, that
drizzle over the
sounds
top.
good.
Oh my God. Whew.
That sounds good.
It was good. I just gotta
Oh,
admit, it was good. So I would definitely go back to Boston and definitely stay at our hotel. The hotel we stayed in was the On Me. It was a it just this is they have two of them, but this one is brand new. They just opened it up near the
uh-huh.
seaport. So it was brand new hotel. Nobody ain't man. Me and my brother, we shared a room, and we were the only ones that ever. We were the first ones to do whatever. We were the first ones that slept in the room, that laid on the sheets, that took showers, that used the. We were the first in that room, so it was just
Wow.
amazing. Oh man, we had a great time up there, man. I would definitely do it again. I would definitely do
That,
it again. I'm definitely gonna be looking forward into doing something, just
that
like
sounds nice.
a plane ride, getaway, boom, gone. That's what I'm looking at. So I'm definitely looking at something like that, man. And we got a airline called Allegiant, which is a very good airline that's up
Uh-huh.
here in our area, in the Peoria area, that got cheap flights. They got flights to Colorado, they got flights to Vegas, nonstop flights that's probably $30 or $40.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so 85 dollars you get a round way ticket.
Wow, that
Uh-huh.
sounds great.
You get a round trip ticket, man, for around 80 between 80 and $90.
That sounds great.
So
I would do it.
you can't beat that. Then you can find,
Not at
and
all.
with my job, I get a discount on hotel rooms and everything. And then wherever there's a jewelry in, I got rewards points. So I got couple 2 or 3 nights up from rewards points at the jewelry. So hey, that's a good idea.
right? Just a quick weekend getaway,
Yep.
hang out, chill, go get a lobster roll. That sounds good to me.
Oh my God, you ain't lying. I'm with you
Mm-hmm.
on that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is, man. Man, I don't know where these jokers at. This looks like it's just me and you tonight, Shay Boogie.
I guess so. That's all right. We got it.
Hey man, me and you did it before without them jokers.
Right.
We
We
sure
we
did.
got it. Yep. We got it. They'll jump in a little bit, hopefully. So, hmm
All right, all right, all right. Man, what do we do? Do we just jump off into it? What you think?
hop on it. Let's go.
All right, man. Hey, we just talking about this year being the year of 2021. Do you believe
hmm
individuals are more focused on marriage or wedding? 2021.
Mar-
This is a new
marriage
year.
or weddings or just what? Or being single? I mean,
Do you think individuals are focused more when they say I do? Do you think they more focus on the marriage itself
oh,
or the
okay.
wedding, the big day, the wedding, everybody there? What do you
I
think?
think I think that people in that moment, being a woman, and especially if you haven't been with somebody in a long time and they finally get down on one knee and ask you to marry them, you do tend to focus on the wedding and what's that's going to look like, how many people going to be there. You want all the bells and whistles. So the most important thing to remember is that you still have to deal with this person past that day. So
Right.
in going through the process of the wedding, you need to make sure that you don't lose each other and allow this single day to be your focus. You got to focus on each other and work to live past the wedding. So it's
Yes.
cool to have a wedding. Don't take away from your celebration, but remember that to think of your life past that. Because a lot of
Hmm.
people break up before the wedding.
Yes. 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 I mean, you sit back and you think about it. It depends on who you ask, man.
Right.
This age, this day and age, for the younger generation, I think the main focus is the wedding, especially
Yeah.
for a first time bride. This is her first time ever doing it. I think her main focus is the wedding itself. They are just caught up in the uh in the wedding and everything.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know where they at tonight, though. They playing hooky, man. That fantasy football got them, man. But I think the younger generation from a female standpoint, they more caught up in the wedding. Even probably the younger male probably caught up in that wedding, the whole
I was
aspect, the
about to
excitement of
say
the wedding.
the young dudes be
Yeah, it's about
styling and profiling too.
it's about the wedding. Now,
Yeah.
if you already been married and everything, this is your second one, then you're more focused on the marriage because you could care less if it's a real big wedding, an intimate wedding. You can go to the justice of the peace. Then that person will be focused more on the marriage itself.
Right.
So that's what I was thinking, man. They That's what it is. It's more focused. I think it depends on who it is, the marriage or the wedding. From a male standpoint, an older male, hey, we could just go and get married at the courthouse and we already got this going, so let's keep it rolling and everything. But from a younger person standpoint, or if a person never been married, compared to a person that was married, you kind of don't want to take that from them. You
Right.
kind of you kind of don't want to take that moment from them as well, because that person who was married before may say, you know what, I'm good. I can go to the we can go to the courthouse and make it do what it do. But then you got that one person, hey, don't deny me this opportunity of walking down the aisle and having my father give me. I mean, it just depends. So it could go
I,
either way.
yeah, I think that it. I think it just really honestly depends on the person, because me, I would fall in the category of not having a wedding. So I would kind of want some type of small wedding. But,
Right.
past that, you can meet somebody who has been married 2 times and they still want a wedding just because of the extravagance of it, or the circumstance, or the being in the spotlight and having all this attention on you. Really, that's what it is. It's the having the attention and being able to be the focus of everybody's attention.
Right.
So it really honestly just depends. Cause I mean, some people get married 5, 6 times and still want some type of wedding.
And see, that's the
You
thing,
know?
though. That's the thing when it comes, I would say, to a cultural standpoint. Since we're on the topic of marriage, is from a cultural standpoint, uh, what we as African Americans, we've been kind of, it's like, hey, okay, you go stay in this situation regardless, and you go make it work, because that's what our grandmothers, our great grandmothers and stuff did. Regardless of the situation, you go stay in here and make it work. Now, our uh our brothers and sisters from the other ethnicities, if it don't work, hey, they don't mind getting married 3, 4 times. Hey, I'm gonna marry till I get it right.
Right.
But we are trained to stay with this person regardless, even though you may be living in just craziness, maybe not happy and everything, man. But we are taught just to be, hey, let's just live in this situation and everything and hope that it gets better.
Well, I'm gonna
Oh,
disagree with you a little bit. I
oh,
think
I love it. Go
I
ahead.
think that divorce has become easy for everybody, even in the African American community. It
It
has become
has.
easy. So there aren't a lot of Black households where there's a husband and a wife. Because
Right.
and I think not even that divorce is easy. I think that it gave people the fastest option out. So instead of sitting and doing the work and trying to fix whatever issues may be going on that are fixable, the
Mm-hmm.
issues that are fixable, people take the fast way. I'll say, I don't like you, I'm gonna go. Marriage is work. Every day you have to work on continuing to love this person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think that divorce should be the ultimate last
Resort.
option, unless it's a violent situation.
Right.
But
Right.
I feel like you saw something in this person that caused you to get down on one knee and accept a proposal.
Right.
So instead of trying to be out in these streets, why not look at what you have? A lot of good relationships have been wasted, and people time have been wasted because people didn't work on the relationship.
Oh man, oh made a good point, man. He said, hell, some people might just be getting married not to be lonely, especially in this COVID type climate and everything. A
That's
lot of
true too.
a lot of people, hey, it's a difference between being alone and being lonely and everything. So you
That's a
just
good
want,
point. Oh,
yeah, made a great point, man. People may just be just getting married just so they won't be by themselves and everything. But in order to be in a good, healthy marriage, you got to be able to love yourself first. And then
that's
you,
true.
once you love yourself and know yourself, then you're able to love someone else and value that other person as well. So uh it's definitely pros and cons to it and everything, because you don't want to just get married just to say, hey, I'm married and everything. You want it
No,
to
you
have
don't.
some, you just want it to have some meaning and everything, because you know how many people that got married just to say they got married, but then 6 months later they divorce, a year later they divorce.
That's the
Because,
one, that's the lonely ones. That's the ones that he's talking about. The people
yep,
that got married just to say that that they have somebody. And it could be a situation where they talked about it and worked it out. And they know what they have and understand the type of relationship that they participating in. And
yeah,
shoot, quiet as it's kept, it's getting to that point. You just the streets is a mess. Hell, the world is on fire.
Man, it is.
And it's slim pickings out here. So if you don't want to be by yourself, sometimes you just it's 70-30. You whatever if that person can give you 70%, you sacrifice that other 30 so that you have somebody. You hope you don't have to settle, but woo,
Yeah. Man, hey, I'm telling you, you don't want to have to settle, but you don't want to be in something that's not healthy either. You don't want to have to be in something that's unhealthy and that's just having its toll on you.
or
So
unhappy. You
yes,
don't want to be unhappy either.
you don't want to. You don't want to be in those situations and everything because it's very well easy that you could just say, "Hey, the hell with this, man. I don't even got to deal with it," and just
Exactly.
and just get the step. But then you take into consideration what if you got children, young children. So
Mm-hmm.
you got to sit back and think. You got people that's still in relationships and still in marriages because of children,
Right.
because they want to keep the family together.
And see,
But
that was the
but,
dynamic in the 50s and the 60s, right? You know,
but
50s to at least the 80s, right?
yeah, but are you doing that? Are you doing the children any justice being in
No,
that type of relationship? Because
no.
you can get the same love from two separate households. It's simple. I mean, you're not doing them children any justice at all. Being an unhealthy in an unhealthy environment.
Well, you know, back in them times, people stayed together for face value. You know what I'm saying? It was
Yes,
it was looked down on if you went through a divorce. You know, people would whisper it was scandalous, you know. So a lot
yes,
of people sucked it up so they wouldn't have to be scandal, you know. So but now that it's more of a norm that okay, you know, you get divorced, you just in two separate households, you're not together anymore. It's more normal. So I think, you know, people feel more comfortable not staying in relationships because of the kids, you know? Because when I know when I was growing up, my parents had a rocky relationship. So we
right.
saw things, you know, and it
That was
was horrible to see.
unhealthy, wasn't it?
It was. So, you know, but they didn't, you know, eventually they did get divorced, but you know, probably would have got divorced a lot faster if it wasn't, you know, such a, you know, red letter, so to say, you know. So I
Right.
think it's just the times just made it a lot easier for people to choose whether or not they want to stay or go, which is a good thing, but you
Yeah.
know, in some instances. Now, if you just doing it just to hop from house to house to house, that's not cool, you
No,
know. So
not at all, man.
not at all, not at all. So just know what and like you said, you got to love yourself in order to know what you want and how you want to live. But and a lot of people may not understand how to love themselves.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? And also, you gotta love. I mean, you can love that person enough to let them go. Period.
Yeah,
You gotta have that to you. You gotta have that mindset as well. I love this person enough to let them go because it's unhealthy for both of us. So it
that's
has to be
true.
someone to say, "Hey, this ain't working out.
That,
This is not healthy at all, man." So I got to do something. We got to do something. And you got
that's
to love that
true.
person enough just to release them and let them go, man. And sometimes it's like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Sometimes it's like that, man. So that's pretty deep, man. That is pretty deep, man, about this marriage and weddings and everything, man. Because if you're doing it, if you're gonna do it for the right reason.
yeah.
Don't marry somebody just because you don't want to sleep in a bed alone, just because you don't want to pay them bills by yourself.
Because
Just 'cause-
that's an expensive decision.
that is very expensive. Just because you don't want to take the trash out or anything, just because you
You don't
don't,
want to
hey,
go to the movies by yourself and buy your
right,
own popcorn.
right, you don't want to be sitting in the movies by yourself looking like a creep and stuff. You don't want to go to your favorite restaurant by yourself. Table for two? No, table for one.
Right, right,
Hey, we
right.
got a table for one, Mr. Creeper Man or Miss Creeper Woman. We got
Yeah,
something for you. And speaking of taking out your own trash and everything, that's a good segue into our next topic of conversation about do you believe in gender roles in the home, or is it get in where you fit in? And what I talk about gender roles is like meaning the woman cook, clean, etc., and the man fix things around the house, take out the trash, work long hours, etc. Do you believe in gender roles, or is everybody get in where they fit in at?
Well, I think that especially in these COVID days, I think that the gender roles have to be examined by household. You know,
Right,
like back in the day, it was a clear role that dad was the money maker and mom was the housemaker. She took care of the house, made sure the kids were good, cooked, clean, while daddy got up every morning and went to work, brought home the bacon so that she could, pay the bills or whatever and take care of the house. But
right.
especially maybe in these Rona days, we're seeing that, mom may make more money than dad, and dad is a house husband taking care of the kids. He's doing the cooking and the cleaning and the laundry. And
That's one thing I hate, man. I hate that terminology, and they're saying a house husband.
a
Uh-uh.
house
I
husband.
hate that. I hate that.
But
I
housewife,
ain't
house
feeling that.
husband. It's the same thing. It's the principle. And even the wife may not have to make more money. He may have just been laid off his job, but somebody has to take care of the house, and it's gonna be the person that's at the home. You know. So
Okay, okay. What about this? What about this? So, just say we both work. Wife
okay,
work outside the home, and with the climate and everything that's going on, the husband is working at home.
okay,
So the husband working at home 8 hours, meetings, everything all day. Do
okay.
you feel that the roles should be equally, or what differently? Now this husband's at home now,
Right. I
but he's
think that
working.
it's just he's at home though. She's having to leave the house and commute. So he's at home. So I feel like he should, at least if nothing else, he could make dinner every night.
But
And
he's working.
right, but he's at home. So let's say his hours is 8 to 4,
Eight. We
right?
could go. We could go 8 to 5. His hours
Okay,
8 to 5.
okay,
And
so he's
but
eight to
but
five, but he's still at home. And she's coming home, maybe leaving her job at 5 o'clock. We'll give her the same hours. So she still has to commute at least 30 minutes to get home. In those 30 minutes, he could have made dinner,
but what if he's working all day? I'm talking about meetings, back to back meetings, and things like that.
but he's still at home. He's
So, so just because he's at home, he should assume the role of a house husband.
I'm saying that if he's at home, why can't he just be considerate and make dinner? But in this type of situation, it's not that he is automatically becoming a house husband, but it's also the fact that he's there. She's having to drive home 30 minutes, right? So why can't he take a couple of nights a week and cook dinner? I just think that, in that type of situation, there has to be some type of discussions. Hey, you know what? I'm here. I'll cook dinner. If you're off on the weekend, you can handle laundry, and we can work together to figure out how we're gonna clean the house. There has to be a discussion, but I don't see nothing wrong with him being home and cooking dinner. That's kind of selfish to be at the house and wait for your tired wife to walk through the door at 5:30, 6 o'clock after being out all day and have to come home and cook dinner. You right there. Why couldn't you cook?
How about if he couldn't cook? He didn't know how to cook.
Well, bruh, it's a such thing as Uber Eats or whatever. But I mean, or find some meals that you can cook. Order a pizza. But to me, it's again, there's no reason why you can't even learn how to boil spaghetti and some sauce. That's an easy meal.
Mm-hmm.
There is no reason why a grown person should not know how to cook spaghetti, if nothing else.
You
Fried egg.
Hey, you'll be surprised how many females can't cook.
Yeah,
Can't,
but you know what? That's a
can't
choice on both people's side. You are making a conscious choice not to know the basics. You're choosing not to know how to cook. I don't have money like that to be going out every day. I'm gonna cook dinner.
I would say put
That's
that
a
load in,
luxury.
put that load of clothes in on your break. You right. You right.
That's a luxury.
You can put a load in.
Yes, you can put a load in, you can do whatever. You're at the house because if the tables were turned, wouldn't you expect the woman to get off of her laptop and have dinner made before he comes home? That's how it's been most times.
It depends. It sure does. Alicia says take turns in all fairness, work out a schedule. That's very good.
Exactly.
That's a very good
Exactly.
thing. Work out a schedule. Definitely
Yes.
work out a schedule, man. It could,
There's a lot of compromise to be necessary to run a household, and it
it
may be
is.
easier if it's just a man and a woman, but when you have to involve children, that's a whole nother layer,
That's a whole different ball game when you get them kids involved. You're
Right,
absolutely right.
right. And so that's part of that having the talks and communication and saying, okay, how can we run this house so that we're successful and we're on schedule and we can make sure everybody is eating. Because listen, if you at home, I'm gonna expect when I walk through the door that some type of food is made. That's just me.
Okay. Man, hey, Alicia and Owen both made some great points, though. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah,
It is a compromise. I mean, do you believe in gender roles? I mean, hey, it's everybody get in where you fit in at. Get in where you
I-
fit in at. And all that plays a big part in in the household and everything. Okay, devil's advocate. Devil's advocate. Last when you have a pandemic and everything. And
uh-huh,
both participants are working at home. Then
okay.
what? What do you see? Well, what do you guys see that? Drop a comment if you're online right now. Drop a comment in our comment section and everything. Both people are at home. Both people work from home. So
That should,
then,
that shouldn't even be well, that's matter of maturity. You know, like Alicia said, you can work out a schedule to where, okay, I'll cook these 2 days, you do laundry, and vice versa. But to me, I mean, if I was smart, I would just cook enough, food to last a couple days and nobody had to worry about it. So it's all in compromise, and setting up schedule. It shouldn't be as big a deal because you're gonna have to do it, but it
mhm.
is. It is. It's the things that people don't like. So
Alicia said you'll both have that much more energy for later.
you would think. Listen, if I'm at the house or I come in the door and my dude is cooking me dinner, it's going down. He it will go down every day. He don't have no
But the thing is, everybody don't think like that. You gotta think
yeah,
like this too. Every woman don't think like that. Every man don't think like that.
because you got to communicate your wants,
Yes.
baby. I need for you to do this. You know what I'm saying? All sex, household, finances, all that has to be communicated. If you're not getting what you want from your partner, then there's a problem. There's a breakdown, you know? And if
Mm-hmm.
you're not and if you're not expressing that there's a breakdown, then your partner is going to be set up. It's a setup, right? So they're not
Right.
going to know that they need to fix. the situation because you haven't told them, hey, you know what, baby? I don't appreciate having to cook 5 nights a week. Can we work it out to where I work 3? Or cook 3 and you cook 2? Or, hey baby, you know what? Our
I
sex
cook
life
too.
is
You
kind
cook.
of laggy.
I cook too. You cook. You cook one. I cook one, and then we order take or we both cook a night. Then we go do takeout like
Right.
twice a week or something.
All
Order
of that.
something
You
out.
gotta
Yeah.
say it, right? You gotta say it. I'll cook 2 nights and do laundry, or I'll cook this week if you do laundry this week, or it's just stuff that needs to be said, communicated.
And Alicia says, "I'm trying to tell y'all." And then turn around. You say, "Hey, I'm cooking right now."
Hey, send me a
what?
plate
Oh, what you cooking, pimping?
for
You got
real.
let me know what you cooking, pimping. Put it in the chat, man, because you got your boy over here hungry and everything, man. Let me know what you cooking, pimping.
Right.
Hey,
All that
Uncle Jam. Hey, one
communication.
thing about man, that's my partner, man. One thing about get on that grill, get in that kitchen. Lethal with them pots and pans. That's one thing I
Look,
can say about him.
scooped up. Let me get a number.
Single too.
Oh,
Single. Last time I checked, Pimpin was
dude.
single, and I just talked to him a little while ago. He's single.
Man, look. If you ever get to Dallas, sir, you are scooped up. I
Oh
love a
man.
man that can cook. Shoot.
Hey,
I do laundry.
what you say? You could do the laundry, huh?
I got you on laundry. Shoot.
I'm telling you, that's old pimping for you, man. But that is something. It's just a communication thing.
Right.
Expressing your needs to one another, and then just taking it from there and everything. It is something that definitely can be communicated. Making chicken fried rice. Okay, pimping.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. That's what I'm talking about.
Pimping making some old chicken fried rice, baby. My dude. But hey, we got to segue into our next topic, man, because we're gonna have a short, sweet show. But hey,
Right.
We got some good valuable information we sharing with everybody and everything. So next
Right.
show, how do you feel about heterosexual men wearing dresses, fashion or gender? We're kind of talking about a little bit about the Russell Westbrook situation.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook had the skirt on with the boots and everything. I think it would have been cool, but when he rocked the knee high boots, I was like, hold up now, bro, hold up now. Hey, always say and ready to mingle, single and ready to mingle. He put it in the comment. Hey, Shay Boogie, what the ball in your court now, Shay Boogie?
All right now.
So if you guys online right now, tell us what you think, man, about Russell Westbrook wearing a skirt, and about men, heterosexual men wearing dresses or skirts. You think it's a fashion or you think it's a gender? So I would say,
Okay.
hey, I'm
What?
telling you, it is. I think it's. I don't know. It's hard to say because most men, we ain't finna wear no dresses. We ain't finna wear
Right.
no skirts, man. I'm
Right.
sorry. I've been around too many. I've been around too many alpha males in my life, and wearing a dress or wearing a skirt is completely out the picture. My
Right.
granddaddy, my daddy, hey man, they ain't going for that. You're not gonna put on no skirt or no dress in that house. I'm sorry. I don't care how fashionable it may seem or it may look. Just the same as like the people wearing these purses and these man bags.
The
Ain't no,
mirth.
yeah. Hey, what happened to your old traditional wallet, man? What happened to that old leather wallet you put in your pocket? Hey, that wallet you done had. Hey, the wallet so old that next Father's Day you had this wallet for 5 Father's Days, and then
Right.
finally the sixth Father's Day you get a new wallet. That's your Father's Day gift. What happened to the wallets that you throw in your back pocket and keep it pushing? Now,
Exactly.
handbags and purses, that ain't, nah, I ain't with that. I'm not with that. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
No, but you know what? My dad has always carried like a little, it's a little bag. He always has his bag. Or he still sometimes carries a wallet, but he always had that little bag and not like a big mail bag, just something that he could slip under his arm. He's always carried one of those. And my dad is a man. So, um, but the thing with these dresses, let me ask this question. A
Hey,
lot
hey. I always say, and no man bag for me. Also, Alicia, she said, yeah, you had that wallet print in the back of all your pants pockets and everything. And she,
right?
boy, it seems like you got that leather wallet you put in the back of them pants, boy. You can pull that wallet out, you still see the wallet print in them blue jeans and them pants and everything.
Or the wallet would be bent because you done sat on it too
You
much.
just sat on the wallet curved and everything. Oh my God, Alicia is crazy, but that is the truth, though.
It is. But so with these dresses though, let me ask this. Let me ask this. A lot of the woke people say that in order for these celebrities to be successful, they have to make sacrifices and do certain things. So with these people, these dudes wearing these dresses, is that their way of getting riches because they're sacrificing their manhood for a higher ranking celebrity, if that makes sense? Does that make sense?
It makes a lot of sense, and some of them do, man. Some of them do sell their souls and everything, man. But in Russell Westbrook case, not Russell Wilson, but Russell Westbrook case, he ain't got to do it, man. He getting paid out the butt, man. He is getting paid out the butt, man. I mean, but a lot of celebrities, a lot of music artists, a lot of them had to go that route in order to achieve the ultimate success or in order to achieve superstardom or stardom where they at now. They had to do some of these things that wasn't that's so unpopular and everything. So
Mhm.
a lot of them does it. Say, yeah, a Crown Royal bag. Hey, my granddaddy boy was notorious for Crown Royal bags, man. That Crown, hey boy, you had probably like about $75 worth of change in that Crown Royal
Yep.
bag, boy. And that,
Mhm.
I'm telling you, boy, you use Crown Royal bags to give out change, go to the laundromat, and you use them as weapons when you're fighting. You
That's true.
get somebody with a bag full of quarters, dimes, and nickels and pennies with that Crown Royal bag.
Or some frozen butter.
You'll bust their head to the white meat, boy. I'm
That
telling you,
is
boy.
true. That is so
Man,
true.
but I couldn't see nobody wearing a dress, man.
What was that dude that wore that purple dress back a couple years ago? He was a rapper. Was it one of them youngin, Lil Yachty?
Young Lil Yachty.
Yeah, he had on that
Yeah,
purple dress or whatever.
yep,
So with him, to me, it doesn't seem like his celebrity status rose because he did that.
right.
So can you say that it's necessary to wear a dress if you want success? Have we seen Will Smith in a dress?
No,
Have we seen Sidney Poitier didn't wear a dress?
he didn't wear a dress. Will Smith wore a dress though.
Did he? I don't. Oh, well, okay. Well, but I'm just saying, it seems like a lot of past males, like Harry Belafonte, we didn't see them in a dress, but yet they still got. They were still pretty respected and noted as celebrities.
They were.
So I don't understand why we have this thing where we feel like black celebrities, especially black men, have these things or sacrifices they have to make to be successful. I've never understood that.
But see, that's the thing though, too. We don't have no more of these mans out here anymore and everything. And for a lot of
That's
the
true.
older black men, the older men, the OGs is what they call them. Sometimes you got to pull these young guys to the side, hey, man. Hey, young brother, you don't have to wear your pants that tight, man. Hey, we don't do that, man. Men don't do that, man. And you got sometimes a lot of them refrain from saying something to that younger generation because that younger generation, man, you can't tell me what to do, man. I do what I want to do and everything, and
Yeah.
that's when you start disrespecting the elders, man. You can't do that, man. So I personally think that, man, if we had a lot of these older guys to pull these young guys to the side, hey, bro, hey, pull up your pants, man. Don't do that. Men don't operate like that, man. Because 9 times out of 10, they haven't had that man to teach them that.
Right.
They haven't had
Right.
that man to teach them, hey, this is how men operate. This
But
is
let me karate chop you real quick. Now you just said that an older man should reach down to the younger generation and say, "Hey, you shouldn't do this," right?
right,
So, and I'm not. Let me leave with I'm not a huge fan of hers, but Monique
right. Even
did
older
reach
women.
down, right, and say, "Hey, y'all shouldn't be out here in these streets looking all crazy," and got all this blowback.
From
Now,
the
if it hadn't
yeah,
have been Monique, let's say if it was Angela Bassett, let's say if Angela Bassett had have said, "Y'all shouldn't be in these streets in y'all pajamas and bonnets," would we have listened then? Would she have gotten as much blowback as Monique did?
and I think a lot of Mo's blowback, Monique's blowback, was because the situation that she had with Netflix, Oprah Winfrey, Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry. Uh,
Some of that she bought on herself, but I'm not going there today. I'm
we
just
not
saying.
gonna go there, but I know a lot of that blowback came because of the situation that she currently had with those individuals and everything. And then people like, I'm not going to listen to Monique. But if you let Tyler Perry say that same spiel in that speech, Monique said, or even go one step further, you saw Ricky Smiley talking about it. Ricky was
Right,
talking to these young people about that. They were like, okay, you right, Ricky Smiley, you right. Because Ricky Smiley said he saw 2 young ladies at Walmart with bonnets and pajamas on and stuff with flip flop. And they said, "Hey, Ricky Smiley, you our favorite and everything." So yeah, you saw that, man. But it could have definitely been from the person and the message coming from that individual person at that time and everything. Uh,
right.
we uh
So,
we got my boy. Oh, he said, "No, it's the women. If it's the women, if they stop dating them, that would do it." Yeah, a lot of women dating these guys and thinking it's fashionable, and they thinking it's cool and everything. So
I will
I
disagree with that because I think that as a man, a lot of dudes have it in their head where they not gonna listen to somebody telling them how they gonna dress. And a
yeah,
lot of them, even ignore the woman when she says, "Baby, you shouldn't be walking around looking like that. Don't be telling me how to dress. I'm grown." You know?
right,
So,
right.
it,
A lot of it had to do with it too. Yeah, and I'll say I'm not a fan of sagging neither. Yeah, yeah,
right,
'cause that falls right underneath that fashion and stuff, man. I'm a bigger guy. Sometimes, like I feel more comfortable tucking my shirt in my pants, and my son he laugh at me sometimes because sometimes if a t-shirt is too long, I tuck the t-shirt in. I don't want it hanging down like a dress and stuff.
right,
So he'll
right,
laugh at me, Dad. Why you got these? That man, you got your t-shirt tucked in, your sweats or your shorts. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna have this long t-shirt hanging down to the ground, hanging down to my knees and stuff. No, we don't operate like that. Men
right.
don't operate like that, man. So, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot that you have to say, a lot that's going on, a lot that you do with that and everything. So,
But it's a
uh,
matter of self-respect. If you
it
don't
is.
respect yourself enough to know that, you know, this isn't how you should look in public, or respect yourself enough to hear it from somebody who says, "You know what, you looking real stupid in these streets with your butt hanging out." You should be
Yeah,
able, you should be grown enough to receive that. And personally, anybody over 30 should not be sagging. Like, come on, people.
that's a true
Come on.
statement. That's a true statement.
Come on.
Hey, O just put on there in the box in the chat. Men dress to get some. Hey, men do dress. Hey, we dress to impress. We dress to get your attention. We put on that smell good to get your attention. And when we get your attention, that's what we see. That's what we come in with the conversation and everything. That's what we do. We dress to impress and everything. A lot of younger generations, they don't care and everything.
Yeah.
Prime example, I tried to help my son out a couple years ago when he went to homecoming, and I was trying to get him some stuff that I would wear. But then I
Right.
had to come to the realization of these younger people got their style with the pants and stuff, and I wouldn't be caught dead wearing pants that's kind of flooding.
Right.
But that's the style, kind of tight
It is.
fitting, kind of fitting
It
and
is.
everything without no
Right.
socks with the dress shoes. I'm old
Right.
school. When I put on some slacks, I'm gonna have some dress socks on and my dress shoes on. That's me though. But I had to come to the realization that this younger generation, and I tried to say, he said, Dad, this is just not my style.
Mm-hmm.
I had to compromise with him. I came to the realization this is not me. This is him. So
Right.
I I end up falling crumbling in and getting him what he wanted and everything.
Right.
And the way he styled it up, it was kind of fresh. It was kind of fresh. So he rocked it out. I got to give him credit on that and everything, man. But
I had the same situation with my son as far as his jeans. Like, back in the day, I bought him like straight leg to bootleg jeans because that was cute. It went over his Timbs just fine. But as he got older, he didn't like that cut because it was cold on his legs. The wind would go up. So and he's a taller, skinnier dude. So he
uh-huh.
prefers skinny cut jeans. But when you
Right.
hear skinny cut jeans, you automatically think of, like Lil Wayne, how he wear his with it, up to, just people looking crazy. But I have to agree with the way he wears it. He does need a slimmer cut and they do look nice on him.
Mm-hmm.
So, like you said, you have to, as a parent, release some of that control on the fashion and allow them to make their decisions.
Yeah.
And just kind of hope that you gave them the proper tools to know how to be decent and have
Yeah.
some self-respect about themselves.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
it is very interesting to know how people really view that and how they look at it and everything with these fashions and these young people and everything. Only thing I could really say is just, hey, embrace. Hey, we got to meet them halfway. We got to compromise. We can't just
Yep,
force our lifestyle and the way we were raised on them and everything. But
yep,
we still need those core foundation values and everything
that's
that you
true.
just can't get away from and everything. Because I know for a fact that my granddaddy saw and my great grand if they saw some of the stuff that these young people going on, oh man, my granddaddy have a fit boy here. Like, what is
Yeah,
this boy? This boy got a purse. This
yep,
boy got this. This boy got that. But I mean, hey, as the times change, we should definitely change and adjust to them and just try to educate these young people. Hey,
yep.
we got another one. Hey, we'll segue on to one more. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you move to?
That's easy. Bora Bora.
Bora
Oh,
Bora.
I just want to go and live in one of those teepee huts or go vacation to the teepee, whatever the huts,
Uh huh.
and have the see-through glass floor where you can watch the fish swim under there as you get a massage. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that is my dream vacation, either there or Turks and Caicos.
Turks
But
and Caicos.
that is my dream vacation. Oh,
Now we talk about live. Where you go
But I'm
living at and stuff.
saying, yeah, but if I could live there, I would live there too. But I would love to live there. Or Turks and Caicos to live, Bora Bora to visit. But Turks and Caicos, man, ooh.
Hey, if you're online right now, drop in the comments right now. If you had to pick one place to live in the world, where would it be at? If I had to pick one place to live at, I would probably say Aruba. I would want to stay
Oh,
like my own little spot with my own little island and everything. I have all my amenities, the lights, the gas, everything. I mean, I'll have my lights, everything will be electric. I have lights, I have my cable. It'll just be me out there. I got hop in and go to my grocery store and everything. I would pick Aruba, man, just to do something and just get away. Just be a getaway. Just have some fun getting away and everything. And
right.
oh yeah, this brother owe us a good old nursery rhyme. I
Yeah.
cannot wait. But yeah, I would definitely go to go to Aruba or
Let-
something just to live there and just relax. Come outside every day. Didn't have to have a care in the world. Come outside on my
Would
beachfront
you have an
property.
outside shower? An
Yes,
open
yes,
outside shower? Me
hell
too.
yeah. I had me a good old fashioned outside shower and
Mhm.
have those fluorescent lights that's kind of even like in the wintertime or you don't even get no wintertime down there, but have the lights that are just kind of absorb a little heat, keep it warm and stuff while you're showering and everything. Because you know,
Yeah.
at night in Aruba, when that wind, when the wind blows off the where off the sea, off the ocean,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
yeah, you're gonna kind of feel a little breeze and everything, get a little chilly and everything. But yeah, I had those heated lights when I'm
Right.
outside taking a shower. It'll be just amazing, man.
Oh,
Okay. AW said if I was fluent uh in the language, I would live in Tokyo, Japan. That's another
oh,
place I heard is an amazing place to live at. My
yeah.
cousin got a younger cousin that's in the military, and he was over in Japan. He was over in Tokyo, and he loved it over there. He hated he had to leave from over there, but now he's stationed over in Great Britain, and
Oh,
he's
nice.
loving it. He's loving it over in Great Britain. But I would definitely. Oh, that's a great place. If I knew the language, absolutely, absolutely. I would definitely do that and everything. I would definitely Japan is another place that's a bucket list thing I want to do too, is Japan.
Let me say this. I watch enough Amazing Races to know that
Yeah.
that ain't no place for no punk. You gotta be strong to live over there because just that crossing the street at that busy intersection, I could
Uh-huh.
never. It would take me a minute to get used to that because they just be pouring in the street.
Oh
Man,
man. Hey,
there in
hey,
India. Woo,
man. Hey, we got my man Philly D in the place to be who just joined us, man. Before we get started, Philly got to sing something to y'all real quick.
I,
yes, yes. We've been
I knew
waiting
he
for
was.
this.
I
Wait,
knew he
forget.
was coming with it.
Give it to him.
MICKEYMOUSC. MICKEYMOUSC. And my son actually is watching it. Well, I'm sorry, he's asleep now, but he actually was watching it when I came in. So
Oh man, if you guys are in our comments, in our chat room, man, we have a policy here with the crew. We're just talking to you. If you come on late when we are recording or live, the penalty for coming on late is singing a verse of a nursery rhyme. So shout out to my man Philly D in the place to be. He done lived up to his side of the bargain and everything. Philly, where would
Right.
you
what's up,
live at, man? Where would you live at?
man? The language, I think, with this topic, the language kind of restricts all of us to a certain degree. I
Yeah.
think, like, as far as like the visuals and stuff like that, it's a lot of places that we probably could see ourselves living if we understood what the hell was going on in the culture. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Right.
So,
Right.
hey, Alicia says she would rather stay in blue zone countries where people live to be 100 years old or longer. That
Ooh,
that's
yeah,
very.
interesting.
because
I'm with you.
that environment, that environment, that's very important too. I
It
would,
is.
just to keep it simple, I would probably say Hawaii. I wouldn't have to do anything visa wise and no shit like that. You're out in the island. I look at it like this: so Hawaii is expensive, but you have
Yeah,
places like New York, California that are expensive too. So if you
that's
didn't have any, immediate business on the mainland, shit, I would live in Hawaii. You don't have to worry about some of the typical BS in the city life. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
yeah, that's where I would go.
Hey man, I like Hawaii too, man. That would be my second choice, man. Living over in
Mm.
Hawaii, man. The climate, the atmosphere, everything. I would definitely do Hawaii as well, man. Just sitting out there, and God forbid if you was an author, man. If you was an author and you just needed that tranquility and that peace, you can go. And if you got a beach, I have to have a beachfront home. And if my home's on the beachfront, I'll just go outside in front of my home on the beach and just sit there, meditate, do all my writing, and create some amazing literature, amazing novels, everything, man. It would just be strictly amazing, man.
Yep.
So I would love that, man. But man, good stuff, man. Talk about where would you stay at and everything if you had to pick, man. Last thing before we ride up out of here tonight, man, because this is like I said, it's a short and sweet night for us tonight. Uh we always talk about we kind of hit on this a little bit, but we just gotta ask this question. If you had sex with a person on the first night, what does that make you? If you
What do you
had sex,
mean?
I mean, if you had sex with a person on the first night, does that make you a quote unquote
Home?
whore? Yeah. Does it make you a whore? Do I smell a whore? Sex on the first night, guys. If you're in a comment, drop. Tell me what you think. If you have sex with a person on the first night, does that make you a whore?
No, I don't. Okay, so I am a person who had sex with somebody on the first date, and I generally don't do it because of that type of uh stereotype.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
But I'm gonna say
Hold on,
this.
hold on. I smell a whore.
Not Shea Boogie, no, no,
Go
I
ahead.
fight
man,
people.
no.
I
Not
fight
Shay
people.
Boogie. Not Shay
I
Boogie. Go
fight
ahead, Shay.
people.
Go ahead,
But
Shay.
anyway, so see, you made me lose my thought. Anywho, so what I'm saying is, I think that if you and this person are have a conversation and y'all are generally feeling somebody, feeling each other, then it could grow. You may get lucky and end up marrying this person. But on the other hand, it could go the total opposite and just be a one night stand. I think nowadays in these times, everybody just consider themselves grown and just make decisions. Sexuality is, as they say, fluid. So
Right.
we have to understand that that type of thinking may not be relevant anymore. People are deciding to that waiting 6 months to have sex doesn't mean that you're going to be in a relationship with this person or valued in that relationship with that
Right.
person. So it's different. I think it's just a personal thing.
It is. And Owen and Alicia and O both made a comment. Alicia said nope. And O say just makes you grown. And I kind of tend to agree with my boy O on that one and everything, man. Grown people make grown decisions, do grown people stuff, man. If that chemistry is there and y'all are just vibing and feeling each other, and the attraction is so strong, and you just feeling each other, and y'all say, hey, we're gonna make a decision. We go there. And it, like you say, it could be really, really amazing and grow into something strong, or it could be just like, you know what, it was good for this one time. And I wish you nothing but the best. But the
Right.
thing is, how many people can say it was great and it was amazing, and then just say, hey, we just did it for this one time and nothing else can come about it. We could just still be friends. How do you do it without getting them emotions involved on the one time, on the one night stand?
Well, but see that means you have to be grown and have those conversations, and that's the problem in a lot of situations. People just say what they want to say, get what they want to get, and then
Or,
they go.
or say what that other person want them to want. They think what the other person want to hear.
Right, right, exactly. I'm gonna say, well, some men set out to say whatever is necessary to get the panty draws. As soon as they get it, they ghost.
And
But
see that's what I call
meanwhile,
that. That's what I call dirty macking. You don't
yeah,
do it. You don't do that. You don't be dirty macking.
exactly. Because if you a grown man like you claim you are, you could tell this woman who 9 times out of 10 may feel the exact same way. And it wasn't no reason for you to be sitting there playing a game. Hey, sis, you know what? I don't want a relationship. I just want I don't want nothing past tonight.
I
How do
just
you feel?
I just
And
want to
then
knock the stuffing out the egg McMuffin.
that gives her the room to deal with you honestly. Like, okay, well,
I
if he don't want to do nothing past tonight, well, cool. Or, well, I don't want to do nothing with him because I have feelings for him and I don't want that to get negative. So let me not sleep with him.
devil.
Get the other person the honest space to figure out how they want to deal with you.
Okay, devil's advocate now. You said you
Okay.
put it up front. I'm the guy say, hey baby, I don't want. Hey, we just enjoy each other. And we kick it tonight. We don't want nothing further than this. But during the act and after the act, I'm like, man, this is best I've had. Hey, I was just thinking about this, and I want to see if we can see what this can lead to. And now she
No,
turns around and she say, no, you already
no.
said up front that hey, this is what it is. So
And
what do you
see,
do in that situation?
that's the thing though. Okay, you based it off the sex. What you're building is I want to repeat come back just for sex. You setting both us up for a terrible situation. Why you thinking, oh, let me see where this go. No, you just want to come repeat for the dips for the good coochie. And that's not a relationship, which
Man,
and then may cause her to develop feelings for you. And now both of y'all in a situation for the wrong reasons. So
so
no,
he may have developed feelings after he gotten that. He like, man,
he
I
developed
think
feelings for the coochie. If
now
you
he
leave
developed feelings
with
for you.
no, if you leave with
Because after
I
you
don't
gave him some
want this
coochie,
for one night,
you went in there and made him a sandwich.
It all
no,
depends on if it's good or not, man. If it's not on point, uh, it's not going to be no attachments or anything like that. Or I put it like this: attachment won't be as strong. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Just a one night stand, and like I said, you just vibing or sipping or whatever you do or whatnot. It's like you know, again, if you enjoy yourself, if it's the best you ever had, or just a really good time or whatnot, I feel like
Uh-huh.
both parties could be curious and get down again. You know what I mean? But I feel like if it's whack, the connection is not gonna be as intense unless you all, like I said, are really feeling each other. Because I had a friend, and still cool to this day or whatnot. We first time we met up, just out and about or whatnot. Like it was a one night stand, but still didn't think any less of her or anything like that. She under herself like a grown woman. So um, it just depends on the situation. But I
Yeah.
definitely think that if the sex is good, it can sway things, a certain way than if the sex sucks.
I
right?
t-
But if you lead with this is a one night stand, even if it's good, you've already told her your true intentions. So even if you say I want to see where this could go, you've already led with the wrong thing. So she
I don't
may not trust you as much,
I,
you
I don't
know?
think I don't think anybody, and I ain't trying to sound like a dog or anything like that, but I don't think anybody that wants to be successful in a relationship or just a one night stand shit utter that out their mouth, period. That's just my opinion. I feel like if the energy is there, this is just me. And I'm speaking on my one night stand. It's like the energy was there, the vibe was there. You know what I mean? And again, like I said, we still cool to this day. You know what I mean? But I didn't think any less of her. It just kind of was what it was. But the one thing I add in this situation too, this was years ago, and this person was I want to say about 7 or 8 years older than me. So they were, I'm more of a mature situation or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? She knew what she
Right.
wanted, and wasn't all that, other crap going on. So so that could play a factor too. But I don't know. I still believe, like I said, the feelings. I wouldn't come out the gate like that, but it's kind of like this champ saying too. Um, you could develop feelings at any time. You know what I'm saying? The one night stand, talking on the phone, just talking about goals or whatever. Like it
Yep.
can it can develop into anything. You know.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I definitely wouldn't. I wouldn't utter those words. But I mean, some people do that. I think it's stupid. But
Yeah.
again, you may, like I said, you may have that intentions, or I won't say have those intentions, but you may have in your head, man, I really want to see what that do. Because when you bump into somebody, one of the first things you're going to see is the physical. You don't know them like that. You're not all in their head. You ain't had that conversation and stuff like that. First thing you see is something physical, whether it's their hair, their physique, or their eyes, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, you don't have shit to go off of like that. That's what's going to make you approach them and then take it from there. So,
That is a fact, man. Oh man, you spit some nice little gems. Oh, say, hey, gotta live with that decision you make, man. If you say you don't want to be involved, now ain't the time to come back and say, hey, I just thought about this. I would like to be in a relationship with
Yep.
you and everything. You can't, hey, you make a decision. Be careful what you say or what comes out your mouth and everything, because you definitely will have to live with it and everything. And that'll
To
be
me,
the thing, man.
it just prevents a lot of heartache and headache. You know what I'm saying? If you're into, why can't we be grown enough or mature enough to state our intentions? Because I
Right.
mean, basically, you ghosting if you want to hit it and quit it. You know, within yourself, if you see somebody, I'm gonna look at it. If you see somebody, you be like, "Oh, I would love to hit that." You know what I'm saying? And then you
Mm-hmm.
get it. You know you didn't want anything past that one night, so why sit there and let them call you and call you, and you gotta ditch and run and ghost them? That's horrible. That's awful to do to somebody.
Man,
I
that
put,
is.
put it on the, I don't want to be biased or nothing like that, but I put this on the money on this one because I had a friend, not the same situation or whatnot, but I had a friend that she put me on game a while back. She basically told me that it doesn't matter what you're wearing or whatever, or how you dressed, or your shoes or your jewelry, any of that type of crap. If a woman, or basically a woman knows when they first see you, whether they would even entertain the thought of getting down with you or not. That's what I was
Right.
told. Not saying that she would or would. Not wouldn't or whatnot, but not saying that she definitely is, but the possibility is there. So, and that's before the
Uh-huh.
guy says anything. You know what I mean? So, I mean, ultimately, y'all control whether it goes down or not. So, it's got to be
Not true.
something there.
I wouldn't say that.
Y'all
Most
control the
people,
a lot of times they do control the narrative though.
I would say that to me, both people make the decision to sleep with somebody or not. Now I will say we do take most of the narrative because we do know y'all's intention or whatever. And if we say yes or no, we can sleep with you. But again, yeah, we two grown people. Hey, state your intention. A lot of people leave with a representative, and again, to me, it would just save a whole lot of heartache and hassle if you was just mature enough to say, you know what, I don't know if I wanted to go past this night. Okay, well then maybe I don't want to do this because that's not what I'm looking for. I may not want to have a one night stand. I may be looking for something further. I just, I would just hope that at some point we could be grown enough to state our intentions or state our wants versus, playing games. It's time to stop the game.
But so what if the shoe's on the other foot? What if the man wants a relationship, but the lady said, you know what, I don't want nothing but a one night. Hey, I don't want nothing to kick it tonight. And
Then he
then
has
I'm
control of
moving
the
on.
narrative. He has control of the narrative then. If she says, I just want to have, because, wait, let me leave with this. What man is going to turn her down? Let's start there. But anyway, if he has control of the narrative, if she says, I just want nothing past tonight, it's up to him to say, well, okay, that's cool with me. Or no, I'm looking for something more meaningful. It goes both ways. She stated her intention. Her intention is to get some. And if whether or not he wants to give it to her is up to him. He don't have to do it. He can walk away.
Mm. He does. He has that opportunity to walk away.
He can walk away just like the woman could walk away. If you don't feel like you can handle a relationship, a situation where basically you're giving your body to somebody for one night and one night only, then you shouldn't do it. And don't
Yeah,
think if you do it, oh, this good sex is gonna change his mind. He gonna want to stay with me. No, no, just because he lay with you does not mean he gonna stay with you. Just
that's
like
a
if
fact.
she did the same thing to you, just because she lay with you does not mean she gonna stay with you.
Yeah, that is so true. That is so true, man.
I think it kind of comes back to the topic we had a few weeks ago, whatnot, about uh, do you have some situations or relationships or that you regretted or whatnot,
Yep.
and
Yeah,
it's like, you know, I mean, Shay is right, like if early on, or like I say, just the first night, or it could be the second or third time, whatever, like when you do kind of need to shut it down and not continue, to go on with it, because feelings will get hurt. It could be for both sides. So
Yes.
right.
Exactly.
You are
Exactly.
absolutely correct, man.
Because ghosting. I hate ghosting. You know what I'm saying? Because
We
you
grown.
could
We
be
grown. We
right,
don't have to ghost
right.
nobody.
Because we going on, we talking and dating, talking, going through, having good conversations, and all of a sudden you just stop talking to each other without a reason. And I could be feeling you, but you stop talking, stop calling, and then when I call you, I'm blocked. But you can't tell me why. What is that? Just tell me, hey, you know what? I don't want to talk, I'm done. I don't want to talk to you no more, or the conversation wasn't there, or I'm not attracted to you. I'd rather know than not know.
Absolutely. One of my biggest pet peeves is if somebody block you. I mean, we all adults here. We're adults. We grown. If you don't want me calling you, just say, hey, don't call me no more.
Right,
Okay. I won't call you no more, period. I'm not going to call you from nobody else's phone number. I'm not going to call you. Ain't no need to block me. I ain't going to block you. I told a person, my 45 years of living, man, I never blocked not one person. I don't believe in blocking nobody. I just tell you, hey, I don't want to talk to you. Don't call me.
right,
Don't call my phone no
right.
more. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Simple as that. You don't got to block nobody, man. Adults, man, we don't block people. We just say, hey, leave me alone, period. And it is what it is. It is what
Yeah.
it is. But man, we had a lot of good stuff that we was chopping it up about tonight, man. I'm telling you, man, a lot of good stuff, man. Hey, that's it, man. Hey, I say we have reached a nice place that we can shut this puppy down for the evening, man. If you are
Mhm.
you are interested, share our videos, like, share, and subscribe our YouTube. We live every Sunday at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. We the crew from Just Talking to You, man. We got people that's not here tonight. We have Words of Wisdom, who's with his job on the road. We got Chris Dorian. Ain't no telling what Chris Dorian that man. Probably over your mama, your grandmama, your auntie house. We got Dre Day, who getting that crop dusted. We got Shay
That
Boogie.
don't even sound right, sir.
We
She
got
getting her hair did.
a crop dusted. We got
Oh my God.
we got Nene. Ain't no telling what the hell Nene is. She say she at work, but then she'll be making the cheeseburger and French fries in the next 5 minutes. And then we got Miss Toya. Ain't no telling what Miss Toya. I think Miss Toya. I don't know what Miss Toya. I'm tired of lying for people, man. They're not her. They're not her. I'm sorry for lying for them. Hey, man. Again, y'all, we are the crew from Just Talking to You, man. We thank y'all for tuning in tonight. We love you. Man, have a wonderful evening. Be safe. And like I say, man, we finna go and slide up out of here like last year. We man, we gonna slide out of here like last year, baby. That's what we gonna do, man. Ain't nothing else for us to talk about tonight. Because we just talked to you about everything else we needed to talk to you about.
Right.
So with that being said, man, hey, like I said, like, share, and subscribe to our videos. Also, if you want to be a part of it, you want to contribute to us, you can send it to our Cash App. Just Talking to You. Just Talking, TALKIN, the number 2 and the letter U. That is our Cash App. Just Talking to You, man. But other than that, man, we will talk to you next Sunday. Also, check out, we're going to put out a video this week, guys. You don't want to miss that, man. So we the crew. We out of here, y'all.
Peace.
Bye, fam.
Peace.
All I wanna do is just talk to you.